Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Hold on, no, I need to recalibrate again. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, alrighty. We're ababubbing. Okay. Perfect. Good. Pasta. Alright. Go and get some Mercer spheres. Hmm. Fix it farming. Ooh, that'd be fun. Ooh. I want to find satisfactory mods that add more after phase 5. You know? Like I want to be required to do some absolutely ridiculous shit. You know? They'll get enough diamonds eventually. Yeah. Yeah. Diamonds are getting sent. Okay. Oh, finally that's done. Okay, now this is finally filling up. This close to done? Finally, this is close to done. So these two are filling up, which means we'll eventually start filling up on dark matter crystals and then diamonds, which means we'll be able to start making power shards. Yay! All right. I don't even know if I want to be playing Satisfactory right now without Nova. Maybe. Hmm. Yeah, this is already kind of a decent setup. Also, I don't know why I'm streaming. Actually, yeah, I don't. Well, that'd be fine. I'll set up for some production. Let's go over to the area where Nova's making the nuclear plant. And I'll set up the base production for them so that they have, like, you know, electromagnetic control rods and all the stuff they need to produce fuels. I'll also set up the stuff they need for, like, plutonium and then fixonium so that they can do that and don't need to redesign their factory again later. I'm also going to bring a power line over. We um ooh, Nova set up some production lines. What's Nova got set up here? Oh wow, Nova set up a lot. This produces encased uranium cells and requires sulfuric acid, so I can help Nova get the sulfuric acid. Or maybe I'll let Nova do that, and I'll just do the stuff that, like, they need to have just parted over here. They need encased industrial beams and electromagnetic control rods. These are these all making uranium fuel rods? Yes, they are. Okay. And these are all making the fuel. Nova's set up the piping. I don't think Nova's set up the actual supply yet, though. I have concrete. Nova's gotten concrete. Has Nova got the encased industrial beams? Or are they just making concrete? Okay. They make how much concrete? 60 per minute, 6, 12, 18. They make 180 concrete a minute. Is that how much? Is that exactly how much they need? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 18. Yep, that's exactly how much they need. Okay, is there more limestone around? Yes, there is a pure limestone node with iron, lots of iron around. So they need, in case steel beams, they need 1.2. 1.2 times how many do they have here? 5, 10, 15. They have 15 here. Okay. 2, 15 equals 18. So they need 18 in case steel beams per minute. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard. 18 case steel beams per minute. So color tab MQBONH controls key bindings. I have my notes. Okay. List. Private notes. 18. 18 in case beams. Bill. Notes? What's the notes button? That is notes button. Oh, wait. Ah, okay. That's how you do it. All right. 18 a minute in case steel beams. 2 times 15 is 30. So 30 a minute. EM control. Okay. Okay. So, all right, now to calculate how much. So, yeah. Uh, so I'm to be able to make, and then we'll also have to calculate for plutonium and fixonium fuel rods as well. We need AI limiters. same amount, and then go 3 to 2. 30 over 2. So 45. 45 and doors. $30 and high meters. Okay. Okay. Oh, for the love of fucking God, I can't hit escape. When I win, there's teams. Okay, so then if we are using how much? So these. Okay. Um. Nuclear power plant. At what clock speed are we running them? I think we're running at 200%, or rods a minute. So burn time. Okay, hold on. I need to double check because I think we were running it at full overclock, but we'll see. I need to go double check. Making 0.4. They already did the math, so it's 0.4 times 15 equals 6. We're using 6 a minute. 6 a minute. So 6 over 24, 0.24, and what's that rate? Nova, are you sure this is enough? Or are we overclocking these? Nova already calculated this out. It is 6, 12, 18, 24. Yeah, it is 24. I was right about that. It was 24 at full overclock. We need 0.5 a minute from each of them. Oh, let me double check. I don't think Nova's overclocked any of these. So I'm probably just going to double check their math to see what they're working with. Uranium 50 per minute. 4812 is 600. Okay, so that's set up for 600 a minute, which is what we're gonna get with putting a Mark III on the normal. Okay, this is already set up for expansion and overclocking if we need it. If we need to. Um. Um. I don't know. Oh, is Nova gonna drain it over here? It's right over there. We'd make a production plant over there and just pipe it over. But if Nova wants to do that, they can. Right? I'm not gonna fight with them over that. They can do things how they want to. So these produce how much uranium? 25 times 12 is 300 a minute. A minute. This is set for 300, so 0.4 times 15 is 6. We produce 6 of these uranium fuel rods per minute. So we'd be running them at just normal. What? Is Nova gonna summer sloop all of these? .25. So Nova wants to run it at double overclock, and Nova wants to run this double. That what's going to happen? Nova wants to run this at double production capacity, and every one of these sections is going to get summer slooped. Oh fuck, Nova. Oh, and judging based on how they're doing it, they're about to. Oh, they're going to put 60 summer sloops in here. No, but that's a tad overkill, don't you think? I think we should just find another normal uranium node and pipe it over here. And just double production. Should be more uranium nearby. Yeah, there's that one. Yeah, there's a normal one also nearby. No, I think we should just... Yeah, I think we should just do that in double production. Are we using all of the limestone we get? What kind of miner is this? Mark 3... Not overclocked. Overclocked to 360 a minute. So... 20 per minute. 20 per minute. 20 per minute. 100 per minute. So it can make 300. Oh wait, no. 180 times 3. 540, so it's only using 540 a minute. Hundred. Hundred. And produce 500. gonna double our production scale for Nova. The Nova doesn't have to use summer sloops. Use all the limestone. Not all of it's going to make it over. This is 133.333. Alright. $400? Okay. Okay, so limestone production is boosted. I will also use the excess limestone if it's possible to make, because we only need 120 times 3. 400 minus 3. So I have 40 concrete a minute left over. Would that be enough to produce 18 encased steel beams per minute? Encased industrial beams? No. That would not. I would need the other limestone deposit. Okay, so I'm gonna downclock these. $40. We need 150, 150, 150, 450. So it needs 225. Alright. Then I'll just change this back down to 120 minute, 120 minute, 120 minute, and then 120 minute times 3 is more than 270, so. Alright. And now, what else? What else? Right, so I'll still need more limestone to make the encased beams and limiters, but I've at least started partially prepping to double production of this. Since, yeah, Nova was plan made sense, but also you can just find another normal uranium deposit and then double your power production that way, right? Without using summer sloops. Like a ridiculous amount of summer sloops. Alright. So I don't know. What I'd have to do is set up encased industrial beam production up to a minute. Oh, I'd have to double that actually. Hold on. Double that is 26 a minute. I also need 60 of these a minute. Means I need 90 and 60 a minute of these things. So that does mean I do need to get the limestone deposit. I also need, right, so if these are a double over, like 200% overclock, they produce 20 waste barrels per minute. 20 times 24 is 480. So, plutonium pellet, non-fissile uranium. We can use the, is this nitric acid? Okay. Sulfuric acid. We'd have to make some nitric acid too off of the nitrogen well that's there. We should have. and pump it over here, which will allow us to make um non-fissile uranium, right? Which plutonium needs. Plutonium, so uranium pellet, uranium waste. 25 a minute, 100 a minute for 30. So to get rid of all of our uranium waste, um, luckily we could downclock it. If I checking a particle accelerator just to, oh, that was lucky. Got myself. Plutonium pellet, downclock it so that it's at 20 a minute. Oh, right, no. Fuck, it's 408. Oh, we need a lot of particle accelerators. Um, this would be a massive scale production. This would be a separate building we'd be piping it to, which would be fine. So this will be something we have afterward, but I need to just in the beforehand. So I'm not going to worry about like setting up this production. I just need to worry about having enough nitric acid and enough sulfuric acid to sustain it. And then worry about having enough stuff to continue production when we want to, instead of having to set up whole new production systems from scratch. So, all right, particle accelerator, and then make a blender. It over here. So to make the so we're already going to be using how much sulfuric acid? Hey, let me know. So 40 times 12. Also 480, so 480 cubic meters per minute. Sulfuric acid. Fires in a refinery. Requires 5 water per minute and 5 sulfur per minute. Okay, so it doesn't interact with the nitrogen. That's nice. 5 sulfur per minute and 5 water per minute. So it's nitric acid. So in a refinery. So sulfuric acid, it's 1-to-1 sulfur to sulfuric acid, and just water is an extra thing we need. So if we have the pure deposit and then the normal deposit, that means we have 900, I think, the Mark III, and 600. Okay, so we'll have more than enough sulfuric acid, if I'm being honest. Water, iron plates. I mean, nitric acid requires iron plates. So if I'm going to be processing non-fissile uranium, right, at 480, 7.5, 12.8. 80 over. Okay. Overclock the. Ow! Hi, fake. Clock these to 40. Overclock these so that the uranium waste is 40. So 40. I need 12 of these. So I need a lot more sulfuric acid. 12. 192 cubic meters per minute of sulfuric acid. Uh, 12. Uranium cells. So, I need how much? Double that. 40 times 15. 600. Encased uranium cells. Uh, 600 min. And hi! Hi! Hi, Power. Okay, so we need 20 times 3 is 300 and 360. Hi. Ow. 60. Love when I do that. The in concrete. Double that. So 50. So 112 is 1200. In and then sulfuric acid 80. Need 960 a minute. $960. So in I'm just gonna say 960 a minute. Uric. Why is there a limit to typing? Oh, there's a character limit? Really? Ugh. Why'd you put a character limit on notes? Pick. Good. Yeah. Okay. So for beam production to that level to 36 a minute. 36, 16. What was the number? In concrete, and then what else? Steel beams. What was the industrial beams? Oh wait, it's right in here. 108. Hi Solus. It's 108. Yeah. I get it to stop nesting them, like double nesting them. Fix it? Nope. Fucking. Okay, that's better. All right. Give me steel beams. I'm gonna use the regular steel beam recipe. 4 ore to 1, steel to ingot to 2. How much was it? Oh, 60 times 4 times 108? 432. Yeah. And we're gonna make shaders with this recipe, so we don't need copper. Is there copper nearby? 1 impure node. To make that, I can put 300 on that with a Mark III. Get 300 out of that. 300 wire 30 1-to-1 with ingots. So 300 100 divided by 50. No. Double it, so we would make 600 wire a minute, I think. Yeah, we make 600 wire a minute. Would that be enough wire to support stator production? Because we need, how many stators per minute do we need again? 90 a minute. So we would need to make 1 stator 90 times 8. We would need 720, so we'd actually need more wire than that can produce. And that's just to make the rods for this. I think we're going to use Caterium just because I have a lot of spare Caterium. Like a lot of spare quick wire. We're just going to use the quick wire one. Gonna make 2 stators. So divide 90 by 2 is 45. 15 times 45. 675 quick wire a minute. Oh, there's more copper though. And a normal purity. Okay, we should actually just use copper then. Yeah, that makes more sense. Because if we can get enough, then we should just use copper. Right? There's no Caterium nearby. Oh, it's times 8. 90 is 720, so we need 720 we need 720 wire. And 20 wire. Alrighty. How much would it be for the steel pipes? Hi. So to make the 90 a minute, we need three. 3 times 90. Having fun? Guys, I got a beautiful monster. Ooh. 70. Ooh. Monster. You and Nyx with your monster obsession. You, Nyx, and Nova with your monster obsessions. Steel pipe. Yeah. You're cute. Alright, AI limiter. We're not doing plastic AI limiters because fuck that. I'm not getting plastic over here. To make one, it's 5 copper sheets. So we need how many AI limiters again? 60? Okay. 5. 300 copper sheets a minute. I won't. Although Nova's probably here, so. Nyx might be here too, but she's kind of busy, so probably not. Alright. I'm sad that Nyx is busy. And 1200 quick wire a minute. Okay. Um. Okay, so that's just for A. Okay, so copper sheets is ratio of 1, so it's double. It needs another 600. So copper sheets be 1, 2, 3. Grid. Grid. And fire half of 720 is 360. Copper. Steel pipe. 30, 20, get 2. So I need how many steel pipes a minute did I say? 270 a minute divided by 2. 270. Stretch. Okay, Bubbles. Mm. Math. 135. 135. Yep, that was probably my back. Times 3. 405 steel ingots per minute. Okay, quick wire. I'm not worried about the ingots for that because I already have production of that and I can just leech off of the production there. 216 a minute concrete. I have to produce that over here. In case I'm just gonna drone the quick wire because we already produced way too much and this is finally an actual use for it. Uranium fuel rods. In case steel beams. So we need a lot of steel ingots. So is this everything down to its base level, I think? Steel ingots, copper ingots, concrete, sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid needs to be distilled down. Hold on. Let me find the blender. Oh no, it's not a blender, it's in the refinery. Where's the refinery? Oh, did I take it down? Take it down. I'm just placing all these to like get an idea. So sulfuric acid. It's 1 to 1 sulfur, so we need 1 to 1 sulfuric acid. So that means we need 960 per minute. Sulfur. So I need 432 plus 405. 405 plus 432, not times, plus 837. 837 minute fuel. And then copper ingots. 360 plus, so 960. Oh wait, Control rod. It likes it in twos. Steel beam, steel ingot. Uh, okay, there we go, that's fixed. Alright, the list looks good now. Environment WAD. Where did the quick wire go? Where'd the quick wire usage go? My brain's getting fried. AI limiters. So AI limiters need quick wire. Ah, okay. Found the issue. There we go. That looks proper now. Okay, 16 plus 360, 5, 6. And, um, sure. Plutonium. Okay, so, if I calculate this correctly, so the plutonium, because we have, right, so because we have, make plutonium pellets, right, to make fixonium, we do need plutonium waste, right, yeah. So, can't even touch fixonium until we get plutonium, so non-fissile uranium, 25 uranium waste to make 30 plutonium pellets. So we don't have a plutonium requirement. We have a uranium waste requirement. How much non-fissile uranium does, so 50, 37 point, so 15 to 20. How do I balance these out so that we're not overproducing non-fissile uranium, but we're also not producing uranium waste? So we have 20 out of each one times 24 is 480. 480, 25. So basically what needs to happen here is we need to maintain a ratio of 100 to 25, which is the same thing as 4 to 1. So for every 1 uranium waste we have, we need to have 4 non-fissile uranium. And we need to basically reduce the amount of uranium waste we have using non-fissile uraniums. But it's such an annoying set of numbers. Look at this, so annoying. Look Are quartz nearby? Probably need a lot of silica for this. But because it's not gonna be these. Yeah, I know about those ones. Thank you very much. Okay, there is quartz near enough. But we'll be fine for silica. Alright, so I don't care about silica. Uranium waste. Okay, hold on. That is fact. Balancer calculator. Yes, please. Hi, Tactical. I'm doing math. Test factory tools. Yeah. Go to 1 point tools. I know tools. Okay. Okay, items input. Um, we have uh uranium waste. We have 480. Okay. Um, plutonium pellet. These air machine. Any uranium waste. Maximize. Okay. I'll just ignore any of these just so that it can actually calculate something. Okay, uranium waste. So I'll ignore that. Uranium waste, 480 a minute. Non-fissile uranium buildings. Station. 9 blenders at 100 clock speed, 1 blender at 60% clock speed. Okay. So uranium waste, non-fissile, we use 9.6, so we in is 360, so we'll produce non-fissile uranium. The maximum is 144 per minute. Okay. Production, 144 plutonium pellets per minute. Okay. And add product, only encased plutonium cell. Maximize and paste. Plutonium fuel rod. Maximize. Okay, it's a very complicated factory, I know, but I just need to see this so that I can do calculations and I'll figure it out myself. I'm really not okay with that right now. Sorry. I will get upset. Okay. Thank you. Plutonium fuel rod, encased plutonium cell. So we'll have an excess of plutonium cell production. 68.571. I can yoink the aluminum off of the train line, so that'll be fine. Okay. Pellet. Waste. Silica. Okay. Produce. We'll produce plenty of silica. So I'll separate that out and make that somewhere else. Yeah, you can, but it's hard. Very hard. Okay. Okay. 144 per minute. $360 and 120. Okay. So with sodium production, Starting from 480 uranium waste. Minute, 180 a minute uranium waste means it's, what did it divide it into equally? 120. In the okay, so we can make, oh, see ya. Plutonium pellet, in case plutonium cell, plutonium fuel rods. We can make 2.25 a minute. 5. Fuel rods. I'm gonna actually just do 0.26. Where's that number coming from? Yeah. Wait, so if we have, so the number it split it into nicely, that's what I wanted most off of this, right? So 120 waste, 360, so 360. So we have 120 waste. Okay. 125. Okay. Sorry, not 125, 25. 25. 4.8. 4.8 times by 25 sets it to 1. So it's 4.8. Yep, that makes sense. 4.8 non-fissile uranium. And then creates 4.8 plutonium pellets per minute. So 4.8 plutonium pellets per minute. And in a blender, make the encased. Oh wait, no, is it a manufacturer? Plutonium fuel cell. Fuel rod. Encased plutonium cell. Just in an assembler. Oh, okay. So it's 2 to 1. So we would produce 4.8 per minute, if I'm not mistaken. That would divide them all by their numbers, by their ratios. That would take it down to 1 times. Alright, thank you. No, it's times 30. right, to get the actual number. Yeah, 144 per minute, right? Right, so every one that was just saying every one uranium waste makes 4.8 plutonium pellets, right? So that's 100, yeah, okay. So we make 144 into an assembler. So 144 over 10, 14.4. 44 over 4, 36. Get this out to 36? No. 18? I can probably get it up to 18. Nine encased plutonium cells per minute times 8. 9 times 8. 72. Oh, wait, I could have just done, right? It's 2 to 1, right? So 144, 72. So I make 72 encased plutonium cells. 30 to 1. So 72 over 30. We make 2.4 plutonium fuel rods per minute. That's the maximum we can make, is 2.4 per minute. So that's our maximum. Four per minute plutonium fuel rods. It's 72 base ammonium cells. And then it's 40 144 minute which is 120 in 480 NF. Okay. Plutonium pellets. Encased plutonium cells. What else do encased plutonium cells need? Concrete? Okay. So to make one encased plutonium cell, it's 4. So we make how many? Be making how many? 72 a minute. Times 4 is 288. Um, 88 concrete. Uranium waste. So the blending recipe fires fires the 360 on production. Base plutonium cells, items per minute, 72 per minute, 144 items per minute, 4. Oh wait, hold on. It probably is getting upset. Red plutonium pellet. Recipes, none. All base recipes. Or more so just untick everything just because I don't care. Or hit all. 0.4 per minute with the item input being 480 uranium waste. That should make this actually kind of happy. Yeah, it's okay, it does. It makes this happy. Alright. Pellets, so it's 480 a minute. Hundred and eighty at uranium waste. 360. In it. Um, okay. 144 cubic meters of nitric acid, 104 silica. And 44 acid. Is that 244 nitric acid? No, 144. Brain. Nitric acid. 576 nitrogen gas. S. Actually, I'll just right, we're not showing raw materials here. Nitric acid it needs how much silica per minute? 140 silica per minute. 40 uh okay. So and then the sulfuric acid it needs is 144 as well. Okay. Non-fissile uranium pellets, encased plutonium cells. Right, now for the plutonium, the rest of the plutonium fuel rod production stuff. That's gonna be the annoying bit. Okay, so got the encased plutonium cells down. 18 steel beams per minute for one. We make 2.4. 2.44 times 18 is 43.2. 43.2 steel beams per minute. Three point. Four heat sinks a minute. And heat a minute. Electromagnetic control rods, another 14.4 per minute. 14.4. Okay. This is what I'm doing. I'm just doing math for planning because I'm planning out the uranium. I'm going to be doing a lot of production, so I'm planning out the uranium, then the plutonium, then the fixonium right after another. So, yeah, it's going to be fairly involved. I'm going to talk to Nova about it later. So, yeah. Anyway, let's continue. So steel beams. Same thing as before, just in a constructor. Steel beams, 4 to 1. So if I need 14.4 steel, 43.2 steel beams, 43.2 4 is 172.8. Two point eight. Heat sinks. Per minute. 20 aluminum heats. And then how many per sheets? 72. Full rods. 14.4 AI limiters and 21.6 stators a minute. 0.6 stator. Use the online calculator for this. Okay, alright. Hold on, I'm gonna actually... Factory tools. I think this one better. Uranium waste. Okay, so production. Fuel rod. So, uranium fuel rods. We're going to make 20 per minute. Again, is double whatever this is. So 0.8 times 15 is 12 per minute. Yeah, need to make 12 per minute. 12. Make a new factory. Uranium fuel rods. Give it 12. Alright. And then okay. Alright. Then for Fixonium. Power plant burning plutonium fuel rods. So at 100%, so we make 2.4. 2.4 divided by 0.2. 2.4 over 0.2 is 12. We would have 12 reactors. 12 reactors, and they would make 2 per minute, so that's 24 per minute. So we have 24 plutonium waste per minute. So hold on. Fixonium factory, items input, add input, plutonium waste. We have 24 per minute. Fixonium production, items per minute maximize. Fixonium fuel rod. So you can make 12 Fixonium fuel rods per minute. But I saw oil. Water, coal, bauxite, iron ore, copper ore, caterium ore. Crude oil. Why do we need plastic? Make computers, to make radio control units, to make pressure conversion cubes, to make nuclear pasta, to make singularity cells. Oh, right, we have to manufacture. Right, okay. Uh, the mass-produced pressure conversion cubes. Okay, so I'm going to say that I'm going to produce them over at our actual factory and then just drone them in. So search or select pressure conversion cubes 2.4 per minute. Iron plate, concrete, dark matter crystal, dark matter residue. Sam, rock quartz is fine, bauxite, aluminum ingot. Aluminum, that's fine. Fixite trigons, that's fine. Excited photonic matter, yep, that's fine. Iron plate, concrete, steel pipe, steel ingot, nuclear pasta, yeah, copper powder. Electromagnetic control rods, again. Same shit, every time. Alrighty. So, set up maximum plutonium in Fixonium. Produce Fixonium waste? No, Fixonium does not produce waste, so that's what we have to do to not produce waste and maximize it all. So, 3264. 3264 plus 64, what, 960. 960 plus 172.8. Wait, hold on, I don't need that one. Okay, hold on. So how much quickwire does this? So this one. How much quickwire do you need? 288 a minute. So I'll provide that. 200 quickwire. 288 a minute. Or 414.3999. 20 aluminum ingots. 120 per minute. I can provide that. Input aluminum ingot 20 per minute. Ports. Okay. That one's fine now. Anything here that's unnecessary inputs? Quick wire, it needs 1200 a minute. I'll provide 1200 a minute. I do. Wire. Action. Very much simplified. How much sulfur does it need? 20 minute sulfur. Calculated that right. Oh right, because it produces, so I only need 720 a minute. Delete. Use 720. That's fine. Don't need to produce more sulfur with converters. That's a real waste of SAM. Okay, why are we converting bauxite? We have the add input uranium. Oh, um, yeah, we're not using the uranium ore converter. We have the uranium ore. It's fine. Okay. Anything else here that's stupid? Nope. Anything else here that's stupid that I can just provide directly? 40 a minute? Are you mining copper ore? Wires and sheets. Good. Quick wire, you need 480. I can provide that. All right. So let's start with copper. 414.4 plus 960 plus 3,264 equals 4638.4. Iron 522. 522. 22 plus 8, 7. That was right. 837 plus 522 is 1881. Whole 1122. 2 plus 837. Okay. Plus 170. Those 2,229. Okay, and then copper, so hold on. Sam 48, 8 plus 'Let's do the limestone first, actually. 864. 1728. Yeah. How much does the other one, the last one, need? Limestone? 1440. 4032 limestone. Thick wire 480 plus 1200. $188. 1968. Wait a minute. Okay. 120 aluminum plus 1200 acquire. 120 plus. No, not quick wire. What the fuck? Okay, this one does need aluminum. This one does. Acquire aluminum ingot 640. 760. Minute. Two two 40. Eight. Sorry, and what are we using all that SAM for in the one that's asking for 2240? Is it just generate SAM and just for fixed site ingots? And it's used for what? Dark matter residue? Oh yeah, this factory will also make um in power matrices. That is factory in power augment. Hmm. Here sees a minute. Rated power produced is 5,000 megawatts, yielding APA generates. Hydrate again? Why? Sufficient rate to saturate one APA requires a lot of power. Alien power majors use per minute. Supply by alien power grid boost increases to 30%. Matrix. 5 at least. Residue 75 per minute. How much does the plant that asks for dark matter residue, how much does it need? 5. Hmm. And what I need. Oh, a lot of SAM. Fires. Make. Hmm. Wasn't there a thing? Oscillator, superposition oscillator used in, yeah, alien power matrices. I have to make those? M fluctuators, alien power matrix, superposition oscillator, dark matter residue. So this power gives itself enough residue and has, okay, and outputs extra residue. Okay. And if I do this, say, hey, items input, dark matter residue. Yeah, I'm providing 480 per minute. You can shush. Section need SAM. Oh wait, I need SAM for the fixed site trigons. We need 1, 2, 80, 80 plus any SAM for anything else. 8, 28 plus the necessary amount for this, which is 4128. 4.5456. The map limit of SAM. Oh, so it'd be using half the map. Using half the maps, it would need half the map SAM. If I set things to half. Steel rods me 12 a minute, so items we're gonna do piece. Do 6. Going to do 1.2. Items input uranium waste, that would be 40. $44. Be 60. Right. Two thousand sixty four 40. As you say, 24. Alrighty. Hmm. 4638.4. $319.2. Okay. To nitrogen gas, 288 per minute. All right. Four, six. Plus million power matrix. Copper requirement is 4. 3983. 2. Eight, eight, one iron. 1A, 1 iron. Grid. 7405. 96. This is a fucking ridiculous number. 12,096. 13,210.5. Stone. Does this need limestone? Oh. Two. 3-2. 2016. Um. 8. 84. Sure. Over 2. 80. E. Oh, right, hold on. Plus. Plus. Aluminum. Ingots. For 32. Well. What? Okay. Alright. I think I'm gonna stop streaming. I don't want to be streaming anymore. Take a break. I might come back and stream Val. Probably when Nyx is back. So, see you guys later. Um, sorry for suddenly leaving, but I fried my brain and I can't do more Satisfactory right now.